It's a very good time to do KTP with universities like Cardiff at the moment. There is headroom in the budget. There is an appetite from sponsors to support innovative and challenging projects that can help business and at the same time help universities apply their research. The Welsh Government has a real enthusiasm to support KTP and has introduced new flexible ways of working with KTP. Cardiff University is one of the main players in the UK for KTP. They're in the top 6 for collaboration using KTP. Cardiff University has a huge range of skills and expertise that can be made available to be applied in an industrial context, making them more competitive and improving their performance.
The reason for us getting involved in a KTP is that with the downturn following the financial crisis in 2009, we decided that rather than retrench, that we would invest in further R&D. Now we felt that on the innovation front we had 2 design engineers that were both over 60, and that we needed to be looking both to recruit but also to improve the use of modern 3D CAD packages and such like. As a result of the KTP, we had a much improved state-of-the-art design infrastructure and the ability to train other members of the company. Well, as a result of the company's success, of which the first KTP has been part of that, and the growth of the company, it was part of an application for a Queen's Award, both Queen's Award for Innovation and for International Trade. So we were just one of 3 companies in the country to win 2 awards. We'd had experience of working with Cardiff University previously. And from my contacts with the university, there was certainly an atmosphere of wanting to get involved with industry.
It's a way of getting your research out into industry. It's a way of addressing industry's real needs. And it's also an opportunity to give an associate a leg up in the career prospects. So the associate typically is employed by the university but works for the company. From my point of view as an academic, when I engaged with 2 of the KTP programmes, I found it fascinating to actually work with industry and solve their problems. I was able to publish journal papers as usual. The KTP grant actually counts as research income. And of course it enables you to make sure your high quality research has real genuine impact, which is of vital importance both for REF and for judges of our quality now. The other thing is that it's not really hard work because the KTP office do all the hard work for you. So the KTP office broker the engagement with the industry to start with. They talk to you and the industrial partner about the needs. So really it's very easy to engage with the scheme.
I did it because I really wanted to broaden my research, broaden the scope of my research, and it was something different, right? So, here I was, right, sitting in a lab, doing my own stuff, but I could actually take it out into a company and see how they responded to it. So the first project that I did was with Comtech Europe. So Comtech has a data warehouse that supplies data to companies like Expedia, Travelocity, and they have a bunch of data from different travel companies. And what they really do is they try to mine this data and look for particular options where you could build travel packages. And the idea that they were trying to do was to understand how a customer interacts with their website, what data they have available, and to really understand what we call the customer journey through a website. So the idea is that as a customer interacts with a web portal, they want to know what packages they picked, how long did they stay on a certain page, and if there was a database that was connected to their website, did the customer just not show any interest because there was a big lag to the database? So do they need to invest more in the infrastructure? And it also allowed them to have the ability to do website analytics without buying very expensive commercial packages. We also got some of the people from the company to give talks to our final year students, just to enthuse them about stuff you can see in industry. And I think one of the most interesting part for me is that the chief technology officer for Comtech then went to work for Thomas Cook, and he's now a PhD student in our department. And also they're taking student placements from us. So we go to conferences and present our papers, but the people in companies, right, go to trade events. So interestingly, we can both act as ambassadors for each other. So the critical thinking that we have at a university could potentially be of benefit to industry, and the commercial potential is something that industry can teach us more about.
And my KTP is basically designed to instill the scientific knowledge and expertise from Cardiff University into Gamma Healthcare. So by partnering with Cardiff University, Gamma Healthcare can ensure that their products not only conform to existing European standards, but exceed those standards and meet realistic in-use test conditions. This sets Gamma Healthcare apart from its competitors and shows that it's a scientifically driven and focused company. Now, if we take just the efficacy testing that we've conducted at Cardiff University through this KTP, then taking this product into 2 commercial labs, it would have cost Gamma Healthcare between £18,000 to £22,000. By doing it within the KTP, it cost them just over £5,000. That's a significant cost saving when it comes to antimicrobial efficacy claims.
I think, as we've heard, there's a very hands-on approach. I mean, we're not just promoting a funding opportunity here and then leaving the work to others. I think Paul and the team are very hands-on, I think, in terms of helping at the application stage, helping write the application, liaising with Howard and the company, but also then, I think, in terms of the recruitment process, and then once the project is up and running, to help with the management of that as well.
We are supportive and more projects we will have to consider, happier we will be, because the budget for not only KTP but also for the open innovation is healthy, and funding is really there to be spent.
KTP is a terrific opportunity to improve competitiveness and to enhance performance using collaboration with the knowledge base.